Hi, everyone. Happy May. It's May the 20th. And I want to first off congratulate every single person that has graduated from an HIM program, whether it was an associate's, a certificate, bachelor's, master's, doctorate. You did it. Congratulations. And that is a big thing to celebrate and be happy about. And now that all of the parties are over, now that you have thrown that hat in the air and you're in and you've studied and you've done all that you had to do, the next step is going to be finding a job, right? Getting that certification that you plan to get, or just deciding what your next move is going to be. So, in this video, I wanted to take some time to talk to you guys about what I believe you should do moving forward from a graduation. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do after graduating from a program is you're going to want to take a break. Your brain has been dealing with homework, deadlines, presentations, dissertations, all of these different things. And before you jump into the job pool, if you have the ability to take a break and to relax, please take that time. Whether it's a month, whether it's a couple of weeks, just take that time to first off take a break from studying and just enjoy your success in passing and getting that particular degree or certification. You want to take that time for yourself, because once you jump into the work pool, then you're going to be compiling on a whole bunch of work once again. So take that time for yourself. Now you've taken your break. You're now ready to move forward with your next step. You want to now decide, do I want to go to school again and continue my educational journey? Do I want to go ahead and find a job and use the skill sets and the different things that you've learned within that degree program? You have to make that decision. For some people, you may want to go back to school and continue on and learn more before you would want to get a job. For others, you're ready and you just want to go ahead and find that job. So making that decision is something else that you are going to want to do or decide on as you're going through this track after graduation. So you decide, let's just say that you decide that you want to go ahead and continue on in your educational journey. Now is going to be the time, or hopefully you've already thought about this beforehand, but you're now going to be looking for programs that are going to complement not only what you're trying to gain from the program, but also the type of job experiences that you want to have afterwards. So looking at programs and determining just how their graduates do once they're done with the program is going to be something that you want to do as you are looking for that next program for yourself. Reaching out to the school, visiting the school, talking to the advisors there, talking to students that may actually already be in the program that you are interested in is a very smart move to make. What if you are far away and you don't have the ability to physically go to the school? That's where things like LinkedIn comes into play. Going on LinkedIn and finding students that may already be in the school, or even Facebook groups, finding those individuals that are already in the shoes that you're trying to fill in is going to be the best way to decide if you're actually making the right decision attending that particular school. Now, there may be another set of graduates that don't want to go to school anymore. They want to go out into the job market. And this is where things will get a little tricky, right? Because as everyone here knows, the job market right now is pretty crazy. There's a lot of, or there has been a lot of people that have been laid off from jobs. So finding a job right now is pretty tough. However, I don't want anyone here watching me to feel bad or have false hope or be negative about the experience, because the more positive you are about looking for work in this space, the better you're going to do. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to be, roses, but it is going to be up to you to, keep on pushing and looking for that job. As a new graduate, as you guys know, new graduates often are on by companies because everybody wants experience. Okay. So, what can you do as a new graduate to make yourself shine amongst your fellow applicants? Well, this is where you have to show them your skills. So, when you're filling out those job applications, they always have a section where they allow you to upload documents. Don't be afraid to upload projects, maybe documents that maybe you've made during your time in that program that you were in, anything to show them that, yes, I may be a brand new graduate, but these are evidences of what I can do if I were hired for your company. That is something that I recommend for new graduates to do, because you want to show them that even though you are a new graduate, you have the capability to add to their organization. And that's really all that they want. Another thing that you can do as a new graduate is potentially reaching out to HR or to whoever that you can find within the company and see if they offer opportunities to maybe intern or maybe volunteer on a short-term basis. Now, of course, everyone needs money to survive, right, in this world. But if you have the flexibility to maybe intern somewhere that you want to work at, especially for a little bit, I highly recommend that as a new graduate, because even though they're not paying you, that experience is going to add a lot of weight to your resume. So as a new graduate, please consider volunteering and doing things that may not add up financially, but will add up over time to your resume. All right. Another thing that new graduates can do is seek certifications. If you are looking for jobs and you've gone to school for 4 years, 2 years, whatever program that you did, and now you're looking at these jobs and you just feel like you still don't qualify because they're looking or they prefer someone that has a particular certification, that is when you may want to consider getting a certification. The type you get, it's going to vary on your experience. Some of you here may be into compliance, others may be more into like technical things where maybe getting some type of coding certification may be required. There's so many avenues in health IT, right? But whatever area of this space that you're in, as a new graduate, I always highly recommend getting certifications, because those certifications will place you above other people that may not be new graduates, but did not take the time to get those certifications. Those certs can matter, especially in the technical space. Okay. So, certifications, another thing to think about and consider as a new graduate. Also, my last tip here is keep on going. Like I mentioned, there's been a lot of layoffs going on, and the job market is ridiculous right now, right? But I want you guys to just keep on holding on, applying for those jobs, just keep on pushing yourself further and further. And one day, one random day, you're going to see that a resume that you or a job that you apply to is going to get back to you and will ask you to move on to the next level. But before you get to that point, there's going to be 1,000 no's, and that's okay, because every single person had to go through that process of receiving a lot of no's before that one yes. And all you need is that one yes. Okay. So be positive. Know that this is something that we all have to go through as new graduates, finding our space in this, in this industry. So you're not alone. And if you have any other questions or want to connect with me about just this journey, please understand and know that I do have resources available for you on RHIAessential.com that can help with or help new graduates as they're trying to transition into this space. So that was really all that I had for today. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer. And I will see you guys, obviously, somewhere on the internet. Bye, everyone, and thank you for watching.